As you all know, I think the new Jedi Order series is a wonderful series. It gave us a bit of a fresh perspective on the Star Wars universe, you could say. It opened up new ideas, new possibilities. Whilst granted, the new Jedi Order is not necessarily universally loved by the fans, for me personally, I think it expanded the story even further. Now, I was thinking recently, which book of the new Jedi Order series, because remember, this series spans many novels, a lot of novels, but which one of them is the best? Now, for me personally, this is just my opinion, but I think that this book, Destiny's Way, is the best book of the new Jedi Order series. Now, this book, it's about halfway through the story of the new Jedi Order. It's about like the halfway point. Oh, by the way, I'm going to try to avoid spoilers. I may give away the odd minor one, but I'm going to try to avoid major spoilers. So, yeah. This book here, the content that this book gives you touches on so many areas of Star Wars. It tells you a little bit about the state of the Empire at this point, or where their place is in the whole conflict against the Yuuzhan Vong. It also gives us a little bit of information about the inner workings of the Yuuzhan Vong themselves. Like, you actually see the political system. Like, you see how the areas of government of the Yuuzhan Vong works, and it's quite intriguing, really, though, because you kind of sort of see things broadly from their point of view. I know they showed things from Yuuzhan Vong's point of view in the previous books, but for me, Destiny's Way did it perfectly, because you really sort of see the state of the war from their point of view really clearly. So I think it was an interesting segment. Now, one of my personal favorite moments in this book is when, again, I'm going to try to avoid spoilers, but Grand Admiral Gilad Palayan makes an appearance in this book. Now, Gilad Palayan, he is one of my favorite characters from the Thrawn trilogy. So any book that involves Palayan, it automatically gets a gold star, at least in my opinion, because Thrawn and Palayan, they were two of my favorite characters. So it's always a pleasure to see Gilad Palayan in whatever story he comes into. Now, there's also another segment which I think was done really well. Near the end, actually, it is actually, at the end of about the end of the story, there's a conversation. Again, no spoilers, but there's a conversation between Supreme Overlord Shinra and his familiar Omni. Okay, I don't know if I'm actually pronouncing that well. If that's even correct, because there's a few names in this series that I just don't know how to pronounce very well. So I think it's Omni. If it's not, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure it's Omni. Okay. There's a conversation between these two. Now, I think up until this point, you see things are a bit sort of clear, cut and dry. It's very clear about what the situation is between these two characters. But there's a conversation that occurs in this book where it may not necessarily be as straightforward as you may think. Again, I'm not going to say what it is, because I think if you're reading the Star Wars series, it's like if you're reading the new Jedi Order series, then I'll leave you to discover it for yourself. But yeah, I think that this book shines above all the other books in the new Jedi Order, because it really, I think it really did a lot for this, for the series. It really, I think it kind of sort of, it prepared us for the major events to come later on in New Jedi Order, because this book, it definitely sets the stage for the later events. And for anyone who's read the series, I'm sure will probably agree that the later events that happen in New Jedi Order series is so massive that I think that the roots of those events most likely came from this book here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.